All right, now this time it gives me great pleasure to introduce our valedictorian, Carter McClellan. He's first in the class of 2025. He has a GPA of 109.9752. Outstanding. Yeah, give him a round of applause. That's hard work. But he's also a great person. Carter has demonstrated academic excellence while maintaining an unwavering commitment to supporting others. He co-founded and led Club Unity, bringing together general and special education students to build friendships and develop social skills. And he served as co-president of Student Ambassadors. He also served as camp counselor for Leg Up and served on the Special Olympics Leadership Board. Carter has raised over $5,000 for Manython and served as a Hampden Township Junior Commissioner, providing insight into school community needs. And he earned numerous prestigious awards, including the Eagle Foundation Top Service Award and multiple scholarship recognitions. Through his varsity athletics, club leadership, and tireless service to his community, Carter is a definition of service to others. Carter will attend Penn State University in the fall. Please welcome Carter to the stage, our valedictorian, Carter McClellan.
The feeling of seeing everyone gathered here today, the friends and family who have supported me, the teachers who left a profound impression on who I am, and the classmates who I've seen grow into remarkable people. It's truly surreal. And a little scary too. A class of 750 is a lot of people, especially when you're staring at them all at once. But I feel so privileged to be a part of it. With so many of us, I've had the opportunity to meet all kinds of amazing people, each unique with their own passions and outstanding character. Reflecting on the accomplishments of my friends and peers inspires me, and it motivates me every day. If you take nothing else away from my speech today, please at least remember this. What you've done is great, and what you've yet to do will be so much greater. Sometimes when we face challenges in our lives, or when we make mistakes that we know will be replaying in our head over and over at 1 a.m. for years to come, like my decision to grow out my hair in 9th grade that I'm tortured to remember forever. When we face these issues, it can be hard to acknowledge the good in ourselves. Small doubts snowball into complete insecurity, and we often forget our own capabilities. I like to call this dilemma an obstacle of uncertainty, a situation in which our own self-doubt and lack of confidence prevent forward progress. I faced my first major obstacle of uncertainty when I was 8 years old. Despite having taken swimming lessons and knowing how to swim, I remained terrified of drowning, and I refused to dive underwater without using nose plugs. While even 8 may seem too old for an issue like this, obstacles of uncertainty can take hold of us at any age, even if they're not as illogical and silly as the ones a second grader faces. Countless amazing people throughout history faced this same dilemma. Michelangelo initially refused to paint the Sistine Chapel, fearing that he was too poor a painter to meet the Pope's expectations. Franz Kafka never wanted many of his works published, doubting their merit and how others would react to them. Even George Washington doubted his ability to lead the country before a sense of obligation dragged him into his presidency. It seems so ridiculous that these men, often regarded as the greatest artists or leaders in human history, would doubt their immense ability. Yet obstacles of uncertainty affect us all. I'm sure all of you can think of a time when your self-doubt led to you not doing something great. Maybe you opted out of a challenging class, or never tried out for the tennis team, or didn't audition for that solo, all because you believed, probably erroneously, that you were incapable. The unfortunate reality is that if you never try, those doubts of incapability manifest into reality. By not taking actions because of self-doubt, you have now imposed an arbitrary limit on yourself of what you can and of what you cannot do. This purely mental obstacle of uncertainty has now simply become an obstacle. However, it doesn't have to be this way. Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor has been open about her struggles with self-doubt. According to her, an ability to step outside of it and prove to herself that it's wrong always conquers hesitation. Ignoring her doubt and believing in her ability prevents her lack of confidence from becoming an obstacle. And it's this attitude that allowed a girl from the projects in the Bronx to become a Supreme Court justice. Ultimately, you need to trust yourself, class of 2025. You need to remember who you are, what you've done and what you are capable of, but you also need to realize how little you've experienced. At such a young age, you've yet to near your full potential. So I say this, instead of limiting yourself, test your limits. Challenge yourself every day, especially when it scares you and seems like something you cannot do. Thrive outside of your comfort zone. Trust yourself always. And remember, what you've done is great, and what you've yet to do will be so much greater.